Indian Consulate was set on fire on the 2nd of July between 1:30 to 2:30 a.m. As per USA-based local media channel Diya TV, based in San Francisco, they quoted confirmations from the Consul General and added that at that building, there was also graffiti tags like "Long Live Khalistan" and "Free Amritpal." It also added that Khalistan supporting handles have released this video. This extremism does not represent the Sikh community because we have seen around us in India that this community is known for its selfless service, seva and spiritual enlightenment. But the extremists are now misusing foreign soil to target India and its communities. This was how the consulate building looked earlier, and the vandals set this entryway ablaze. USA State Department condemned the incident and made it very clear that violence against diplomatic facilities or foreign diplomats is a criminal offence, and this is a protocol anywhere in the world. But remember, 4 months ago, this ransacking at the same Indian consulate, pro-Khalistan slogans where these men, with clear faces that can be seen, broke barricades, charged with sticks at the officials inside. All of this has now happened twice in a VIP high security zone of a country's embassy in different nation. After the vandalism in March, an iron grill was added here for safety, but it has now been set ablaze. But within 24 hours, something more scary happened. At the same time, spread through Khalistani network in 3 different nations, Kill India posters started to emerge. From Australia, United States of America and Canada, where this movement is highly active, with the images of Indian diplomats that was pasted. Putting photographs with details, with a threatening message to kill is called a hit list. It's a classic resort by any terrorist group world over. This is a clear attempt to encourage assassinations. Imagine the risk currently faced by our diplomats and their families. They are representing our nation on a foreign soil. So what are these posters about? Khalistan Freedom Rally, which means separation of Punjab from India, will be held on the 8th of July. The Canadian Foreign Minister has reacted sharply to this and has added that they are in close contact with the Indian officials on this, and the actions of a few do not speak of entire community or of Canada. A strong démarche has been issued by India as well regarding these posters, and officials are in close contact with the Canadian authorities on the same. These extremists are accusing India of killing Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who was shot dead in Canada in June. Who was Nijjar? Khalistan Tiger Force chief on the list of the National Investigation Agency. He was a designated terrorist, heading also the Canadian arm of the propagandist group Sikhs for Justice. But this is no group for justice. It constantly calls for armed violence against India. On who killed Nijjar, there is no clarity, no evidence to charge it India. Investigations are still on. The situation today is alarming. This is not a democratic protest. This is no people's movement. It never was. This looks like extremism and radicalization against a country and its people. Remember, a few months ago, signals had started to emerge. Were they testing waters? Graffitis at temples in Australia and Canada. Then violent physical clashes caught on camera in Australia, of which images were also released. Then attack at the Indian High Commission in London. Parade in Brampton glorifying the assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. And now, San Francisco Consulate entryway was also set ablaze. A recent Hudson Institute report had warned of the threat posed by pro-Khalistan groups operating in the Western nations, financed and supported by Pakistan agencies. The report's titled Pakistan's Destabilisation Playbook, Khalistan Separatism Within the United States of America. It was authored by a group including this article's co-authors, emphasizing the need for law enforcement in Western countries to be vigilant with respect to Pakistan-backed extremist groups. The activities of Khalistani groups should be investigated to prevent any recurrence of the 1980s. Many of these Khalistan ideologues found safe haven in where else but Pakistan, like Khalistan Commando Force Chief Paramjeet Panjwar, a designated terrorist involved in murder, smuggling and drug supply, proving that the report was actually correct. Now, in the past few months, some of these extremists in Canada, UK and Pakistan have died in mysterious circumstances. Known supporter of Amritpal Singh, Avtar Singh Khanda, died in a hospital in the United Kingdom of terminal cancer. In January, Harmeet Singh alias Happy PhD was killed near Lahore in Pakistan. Intelligence sources suggested a personal rivalry in this case. Remember, Harmeet Singh was also accused of involvement in narco-terror and armed training sheltered by Pakistan drug lords. The government recognizes the Khalistani threat amid the increase in attempts to smuggle in drugs and weapons into India from Pakistan. Khalistan extremism has emerged as a key security concern and was discussed at length at the All India Conference of Senior Police Officials in Delhi in January. As I conclude, these extremists are defaming an incredible Sikh community who have contributed immensely in nation building for India. Today, these radicals are also intimidating Sikhs into silence against challenging the Khalistan activities. But showing courage, many members of the Sikh community on social media, on camera, continue to bravely stand for Sikhi and against this radicalization. Because whole of India is a homeland for Sikhs, as it is of other Indian citizens too. Thank you for watching.